Hello, today we invite you to Bielsko-Biała, where we will take you on a journey through time. We start our trip at one of the parking lots near the Bielsko City Hall. Here we cross the Biała River over a picturesque bridge to the other side to meet our first character. This is the fearless Pampalini, the animal hunter. Do you know that he never managed to catch any animal? Pampalini here, Pampalini there. Oh, Donna Clara, where did the hippopotamus come from here? This is his famous phrase used several times in each episode. This sculpture was unveiled in 2019. We return to the other side of the river and are walking through the park. We pass the acrobat, a monument of a man standing on his head. He stands on an open book. This sculpture is the work of the winner of the International Artistic Residency Program incidents organized by the Bielska BWA Gallery. You can see works by other artists all around the city. Here we cross the street of priest Stanisław Stojałkowski, where right next to the fountain we see another cartoon character from the 80s, Reksio. This sculpture comes from 2009, which makes it the oldest on the fairytale trail. I wish, just like me, you could see this nice dog playing instruments in the opening of each episode. The idea for this character was born in the head of Lechosław Marszałek, and it was based on Mr. Lechosław's dog, a rough-haired terrier named Trolla. Today, Mr. Lechosław watches Reksio's games from his bench. Our trail continues through the alley along the Biała River, where you can admire interesting bridges. We are approaching now the shopping center, in front of which we find two inseparable characters, Bolek and Lolek. The creator of those charming characters was Władysław Nehrebecki, and they were based on his sons. Did you know that these cartoon characters appeared in two full-length animated films, and that children watch their adventures almost all over the world? Bolek, the taller one, reminds visitors each day that he was born right here, in Bielsko-Biała, in southern Poland. Now we are ready to meet the last, and at the same time the largest group of cartoon characters from our childhood. So we cross another bridge, we turn into Cyniarska Street to reach Wojska Polskiego Square. At the entrance to the square we pass a piano, an interesting installation that caused a rift among the local residents. Any passerby could play the piano, which bothered some of the residents, so the piano was eventually turned off. Behind the piano, in the corner of the square, there is a beautiful tenement house under frogs. Name for this house comes from two frogs placed just above building entry, located in Targowa Street. Next we meet two nice frogs, one playing the flute and hiding a smaller frog in her pocket. And the other frog sitting under an umbrella. It can be assumed that these are the frogs that Professor Baltazar Gąbka studied. Oh, what a beautiful little stone this frog is holding. Wait a minute, isn't that the famous spy from Land of Rainman, Don Pedro and his mipping? Caramba! As always, he watches his adversaries vigilantly and plots next towards their plans. And here is Bartolini Bartłomiej himself, the green parsley coat of arms, with his inseparable ladle, and, as always, the tastefully dressed Wawel Dragon, with their irreplaceable car. Oh mamma mia! And where did this mouse come from? They endlessly are searching for Professor Gąbka, who disappeared in the land of Rainmen while studying flying frogs. This way we reached the end of the trail. Well, almost, because it is time to go to the place where it all began. And it began on Cieszyńska Street, where next to the historical studio, an interactive fairy tale and animation center was established.